Good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It's Tuesday, the 18th day of August. I'm Gordon Joseph, so happy to be with you this morning. As always, it's indeed a privilege, a joy, and a pleasure to be around in the land of the living. And having said that, it's Tuesday. So, Heavenly Father, how great is your majesty throughout the earth. The sun rises and sets because of you. We woke up because of you. We thank you, dear Lord, for your mercy and grace, which sustains us, and your holy presence, which maintains us. We get so caught up in our everyday lives, but Lord, we want to be caught up in you and your plans for us. Forgive us, Father, for our sins and keep us on the path of righteousness. May you give us a boldness to reach lost souls in our families, in our workplaces, and in our neighborhoods. May you continue to bless, heal, and protect us. We love you, Lord, and we look forward to spending eternity with you. In the precious name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. And here's your Tuesday blessings. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And that's from Psalm 118, verses 24. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. It's 25 minutes on to 7 o'clock, and yes, it's indeed a good day to have a good day. Saying good morning to you, my dear Reverend Samuel Caesar. Yep. Hope you're doing fine, bro. Yeah. It's all good. We've got some good news. The two guys that were reported lost, well, they have been found. They've returned to land safely. Kevin Nurse and Justin Hazard. Yeah, good. God is bigger than the problems, man. It's time for the word of the day. 24 minutes on to this 7 o'clock hour. Good morning, Mildred. Well, of course, Reverend Samuel Caesar, good morning to you as always, you and your team out there in Carriacou. Good morning, Carriacou and PD Martinique. How are you doing? Monica Miros Williams, good morning to you, and Daddy Godwin, good morning. Kathy and Kenneth Solange Zuri, hope you all are doing fine. Mildred Smith, good morning to you and the entire family. Althea Edwards, good morning. Jennifer Lawrence and Jennifer Colimo, good morning. Veronica Sandy, good morning. Yulin Alexander. Yeah, good morning to all the wonderful folks out there. Hope you all are doing fine. Hope you all are having a great morning thus far. And just want to remind you that He is bigger than all the problems that we may have. Yeah, He is. Lauren Salim, good morning to you, my dearie. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And let me just remind you that all shall be well, remember that.
Thank you, O King.
Yeah, the word of the day is up next.
You're not just a part of my life, but my everything.
To the folks inside of Sates, good morning.
Reaches way.
Respectful, that's the word of the day today. Respectful. 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 It means showing consideration.
One word alone.
And that is something that people overstep. That's a boundary that people overstep, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unknowingly. All right? We use that word in a sentence. Be respectful in discussions. Yeah. Be respectful in discussions. Yeah. Good morning to all those of you out there in the diaspora. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're having a great morning, a great day. God is good. Can I hear somebody say all the time? Windsor Forest, good morning. Peppy, good morning to you, bro. You and the family. Hope you all are doing fine. The folks inside of Hangai. Yeah. Skara, good morning to you. Jella, good morning. Hope all is well, man. Abel, I haven't seen Abel in quite a while. Abel. Say, boy, I'm feeling well. Corinth, good morning. Laura Land, good morning. Nurse Pierre and family of the La Pastora, good morning to you. Yep. The Mohai, good morning. Gail and Alvan, Babash and the entire family. Fen. Good morning to you, Miss Murray and the family. Hope you all are doing fine. Nurse Victor right next door. Good morning to the McQueens. Good morning. Joseph next door. Rashiba, good morning to you and Princess and what's his name again, boy? The little fella. Not good with names anymore. Yeah, the motivational tip of the day is up next, yeah? It's 20 minutes on to 7 o'clock. The busmen of the nation. This is a good time to ensure that all the, your parts on the vehicle is working, because school is coming back on. You understand what I'm saying? And it will be busy time, so maybe you can use this little period to really go back and check all the mechanics and so forth. Yep. As we bring to you the motivational tip of the day, don't wait for opportunity. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Alright, don't wait for the opportunity. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Do it. Do what you've got to do. You understand what I'm saying? Make that bold step and start. Whatever, there's a plan that you have and you keep putting it off. It wouldn't materialize until you start it. You've got to start the process. Whatever it is, let fear not keep you back. Let not fear keep you back. You understand what I'm saying? False expressions appearing real. That's of the devil, you understand? You have something that you plan, but you're fearful that it wouldn't succeed. How would you know that? Try it, start it, and if it fails, start it again, and incorporate different things into it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the way it works. So let not what you can't do interfere with what you can do, because you can do something. We were all created for a purpose, and the sooner we find what that purpose is, the better for us. It's 19 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. Safe Grenada is up next. Good morning to the RGPF ASP Hall, Superintendent Hall. Good morning to you and your team. Yeah, it's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Always remember that. Let not what you can't do interfere with what you can do.
In previous broadcasts, you may have heard some of my colleagues speak on things like safety, security, and protection. After you have done all that you can to secure or protect your homes, vehicles, and other properties, you may become the unfortunate victim of some form of theft or damages. Remember, we are here to serve you. My name is Rodney Wendell Morris, a detective corporal attached to the Criminal Records Office, a forensic unit under the Criminal Investigations Department, and I am here to share with you some tips on preservation. For this carnival season, we, the members of the Royal Grenada Police Force, encourages you to share with us so that we can better serve you. To help you achieve this, we have put together your ABCs. A. Always acknowledge that your home or vehicle may at any time become a crime scene. B. Be proactive. Think preservation. In the likelihood that some unlawful event occurs at your home or another location, do not enter. Do not touch or tamper with anything. C. Contact the authorities. Dial 911 and provide as much information as possible. A contact number and a description of your location is of paramount importance to us. Remember, if you touch, you contaminate. This diminishes the integrity of the scene and may prevent us from finding useful information towards apprehending your perpetrator. We are the members of the Criminal Records Office, reaching you to serve you. Have a safe carnival, and remember, it's all about preservation.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey folks, it's now 16 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. Good morning to Aaron and the folks at A&R Eatery and Bar out there in Pedmota. And while at it, want to say good morning to you, Sweetness Cafe. Yeah, good morning. Scooby, good morning to you, and also the folks at Legacy Sports Bar, Billy and the Fat Belly and everybody, Brain and everybody. Yep. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Remember that. All the busmen coming down over the hills. Good morning, Aaron and Yvonne and Vaughn and Red Heart, Ram, Marcus, Stanley. We call him Pakai. Good morning to you folks. Folks, it's 15 minutes on to 7 o'clock, and this is where we break off so that we can present to you the morning edition of the AM, the AM edition of news for today. Yeah, good morning.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account, and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store, or call 442-8602, 459-4325, or 416-8467 for further information.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy-consuming appliances within your home, as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Tuesday, 18th August 2026. In the headlines, Immigration Department reports enforcement action and government partners with EY for the 2026 Public Sector Directors Conference. In the region, Guyana launches online counseling platform for MV Barima families. Internationally, Tupac murder trial, it gets underway in Las Vegas. And in sports, CPL names inaugural Hall of Fame inductees. The details to these and more right after these messages.
Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
You may not always have your ATM card on you, but that shouldn't stop you from accessing your money. With Republic Bank's cardless cash service, you can withdraw cash from any ATM without using your debit card. It's simple to use. Just log into your Republic Bank app, select cardless cash, enter the amount you need and generate the one-time code. At the ATM, enter your code, confirm your details, and you're done. No card needed. It's useful when you left your wallet behind and when you need to send cash to someone else securely. With cardless cash, you stay in control and in touch with your money wherever you are. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. As I say, welcome to Graphics and his team from Hot 98 FM. In the local news, Grenada's Immigration and Passport Department has reported several enforcement actions involving foreign nationals. 2 Indian nationals aged 23 and 25 were arrested and charged with overstaying the permitted period of stay and working without valid work permits. Both men pleaded guilty and were each fined $4,000. The fines were paid in full and they were subsequently deported from Grenada. Grenada. In a separate case, 4 nationals of St. Vincent and the Grenadines were charged with entering Grenada without the consent of an immigration officer. They pleaded guilty and were each fined $1,500, which was paid in full. The 4 were subsequently deported. The government of Grenada is partnering with Ernst & Young, or EY, for the 3rd annual Conference of Directors of Grenada's public sector entities. EY will serve as the exclusive executive sponsor for the opening day of the conference on September 23rd at the Grenada Trade Center. The conference brings together directors, chief executive officers, and corporate secretaries from Grenada's statutory bodies and state-owned enterprises, with about 215 participants this year. The government says the partnership with EY reflects a shared commitment to strengthening governance and the effectiveness of Grenada's public institutions. And that concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us, the regional and international news. They're straight ahead. In the region, Guyana's Ministry of Human Services and Social Security is preparing to launch Embrace, an online counseling platform to provide long-term psychosocial support to families affected by the MV Barima tragedy. The platform will connect survivors and affected families with counselors and specialists through confidential audio and video sessions. The ministry is also assessing financial assistance for families who lost a sole breadwinner, with support for basic needs such as food and transportation. And looking further afield, the long-awaited murder trial of former gang leader Dwayne Kefi D. Davis is underway in Las Vegas, nearly 30 years after the death of rap icon Tupac Shakur. Prosecutors claim Davis orchestrated the drive-by shooting in retaliation for a fight involving his nephew Orlando Anderson. They allege Davis arranged the attack and handed the gun to Anderson, although Davis himself did not fire the fatal shots. Shakur was shot on September 7, 1996, following a Mike Tyson boxing match in Las Vegas. He died 6 days later at the age of 25. Davis has pleaded not guilty and denies any allegations. That concludes the regional and international segment of news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Well, good morning, sporting fans. The Caribbean Premier League, the CPL, has announced Dwayne Bravo and Ian Bishop as the inaugural inductees into its newly established Hall of Fame. Bravo won 5 CPL titles as a player and a 6th as a coach, while Ian Bishop has become one of the tournament's most recognizable voices through his commentary. The pair will be formally inducted at a Hall of Fame gala, a gala dinner that's happening in Barbados on September 15th. Proceeds from the event will support the Sir Clive Lloyd Healthcare Foundation and its efforts to raise awareness and improve prostate cancer testing across the Caribbean. That is a very noble initiative. And that brings us to the end of the sporting segment. We'll have more sports in our luncheon and primetime newscasts. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
For 40 years, Answer Coatings Grenada has been part of your story. More than paint, it's pride and care in every drop. As the proud manufacturers of Sissons and Berger paint, we've protected your homes and communities for generations. Answer Coatings Grenada Limited, 40 years strong, 40 years trusted. A legacy in every drop.
It's 2 minutes on to 7 o'clock, and for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Andre Charles at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Andre.
Good morning to you and to listeners of General Public, and here's weather for today, Tuesday, 18th August 2026. Currently at Point Lane, it's fair, winds are favorable at 02 knots. Barometric pressure 1014.2 millibars, that's above normal and rising. Present temperature 27.8 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 85%. Yesterday's maximum temperature 31.1 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum 26.9 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 0.2 millimeter of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month to 19.7 millimeters. Now to have a look at the forecast for today and tonight. Today we expect some partly cloudy and slightly hazy conditions at first, with a low chance of isolated morning showers. Cloudiness is expected to decrease as the day progresses. Maximum temperature 32.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Tides will be high at 7:45 a.m., low at 1:30 p.m., and high at 7:45 p.m. Sunset today at 6:25, rises tomorrow at 5:56. Just a repeat of the forecast, that's for today and tonight. Partly cloudy and slightly hazy, with a low chance of isolated morning showers. Cloudiness is expected to decrease as the day progresses. Maximum temperature 32.5 degrees Celsius. I'm Andre Charles, reporting from Met Office. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Andre. Have yourself a wonderful day now. Folks, the weather forecast, it came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited. It's 7 o'clock in Grenada.
This is a warning. We out on bad. Yes, it's your girl Cole Baldeo reminding you guys to stay locked into GBN for the Spice Mass season every and anywhere you are. Remember to follow me on all social media platforms. Stay tuned for new music, good music, because Jab don't fall in love. We only fall in oil. You know how we do it. Yeah.
One minute after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. In the local news, Immigration Department reports enforcement action, and government partners with EY for the 2026 Public Sector Directors Conference. In the region, Guyana launches online counseling platform for MV Barima families. Internationally, Tupac murder trial gets underway in Las Vegas. And in sports, CPL names inaugural Hall of Fame inductees, namely Dwayne Bravo and Ian Bishop. Now that has been the morning edition of news for today, Tuesday the 18th of August. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a safe and productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. To Graphics and your team, thank you for sharing your time with us this morning. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Bye, Grenada. See you soon. Spend it when you have it.
You saw my card. You saw my.
Mommy, she come back again. Mommy, she coming again.
Rosaline! Rose! You guys, let's go. We'll figure something out. Oh, you see what happened to me? Don't get caught off guard. Get your water tanks at On The Spot Hardware today.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
How can I prepare these children without breaking the bank? Well, this year the answer is simple. Head straight to Capital Stationery on Scott Street, where the math is mathing for back-to-school shopping. It's a massive back-to-school Payless sale. Great bargains, friendly smiles, and we've got your entire book list covered. Listen to this. Notebooks, 4 for only $10. Exercise books, a whole dozen for $10. And we don't stop there. Line up the school bags, pens, pencils, sharpeners, and erasers. Grab the rulers, drawing books, book covers, and crayons. From geometry sets and copy paper for the big kids to Play-Doh and paint for the little ones, Catgirls has every single box checked. Because honestly, why pay more elsewhere when you can pay less and get the best at CSS? Save your pockets while they chase success. Find us on Scott Street, St. George's, or give us a call at 442-5848 or 442-5747.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we've got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Folks, it's 11 minutes after 7 o'clock. Unfortunately, I tried establishing connection with Sergeant Paul, but for some reason we're not getting through with that this morning. And so it gives us an opportunity to have a conversation. Carnival has just ended. At this time last week, folks were converging in St. David, Latante area, and also in Sates for what is the Tuesday morning Juve, although it's not really a Juve, but we call it that, but that's not in the true sense of the word Juve. That's not what it is. But this morning, I want to open up the line to have a conversation with you. If there's anything that you'd like to bring to the fore, this is your opportunity to do that. If you want to do a postmortem of Carnival, Carnival, you can do that. What are your thoughts? How was it? How was Spice Mass 2026? What do you think can be done differently to make next year even bigger? All right, that's the one line of the conversation I'd like to have this morning. However, if there's something else that you think is worthy of being discussed and or sharing, we can do that. You know the number. It's 435-2041. Let's have a conversation. Give me a call. Tell me what's going on in your neck of the woods. You know the number. It's 435-2041. The carnival is over. What's up? You know, what's up? What's going on? How are preparations for back to school getting along? Have you taken advantage of the government's back to school assistance program? What's happening? Talk to us. Let's know what's going on. Donnelly Alexis, how you doing, Papi? Hope all is well, yeah? My brother from another mother, Robert White, good morning to you and the White family. My deepest condolences to the family on the passing of Cedric. I remembered Cedric as a little boy going to McDonald College, you know. During lunchtime, we would run across and get the hot bread and butter and cheese. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. If you want hot bread and butter and cheese, we bakery open in Paradise again, you know.
You open back the bakery?
Yeah, my brother, open back the bakery. You're getting everything hot in the morning time right there.
Wait, that is good news. That is good news.
But anyway, I don't like what they do us with the Queen for St. Andrews. And this morning is my granddaughter's birthday.
What's her name?
Her name is Kenya Douglas. She's 7 years old today. And I want to tell her that they don't have a mother, but they have a grandmother that loves them very much and are taking best care of them because I want to see them grow good. And the mother died almost 3 years ago, but I'm making sure I take good care of them.
Well, you can't say they don't have a mother. You know their mother.
They have a great grandmother.
You're their mom.
Yes. Yes, me darling. So have a blessed day.
Okay, you too. Nice. Have a good one. All right. Happy birthday to that little one. 435-2041. That's the number you can call. It's 14 minutes after 7 o'clock. What's up? What's happening? What's happening in your neck of the woods? Let's hear from you. My good friend Jude Bernard, how are you doing this morning, Papi? How was your carnival? I did not go to the Juve, so I did not see you, but I know you had a ball, right? You could imagine Jude, you know, Jude Bernard, behind a truck. 435-2041. Some folks are saying elections are coming. Carnival is over. Elections are on the way. Elections are on the way. What are your thoughts? All right. Just saw something on Facebook this morning. I wouldn't repeat it. You know, if you've looked at Facebook this morning, you might just see what I saw. You know, give me a call. 435-2041. Good morning.
Good
morning.
Morning. I wanted to send happy birthday to Nicole Redhead.
Okay, well, you're on the air. Do that for her, please.
Pardon me?
I say you're live on the air, so tell her happy birthday.
Okay, well, I just want to wish Nicole Redhead a very happy birthday. She has been an angel to our family. And may God continue to guide and direct her as she enters 1 year older in the journey of life. God bless you.
Where is Rachel from? Where is Rachel from? Where is Rachel from?
Nicole Redhead.
Yeah, where is she from?
She's from Manhattan.
Okay, Nicole Redhead from Manhattan. Happy birthday, Nicole. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, happy birthday, Nicole. Hope you enjoy it to the fullest. 16 minutes after 7 o'clock. 435-2041. What's happening? Hey, folks, have you registered yet? All right. I mean, we know election is constitutionally due in 2027. But it can be called, it's, you know, at the discretion of the Prime Minister to make, you know, that decision. What if he says election is in December? Are you ready? Have you registered yet? Have you done all that you ought to do? Nice.
News and information. Bring your opinion too.
Back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Greetings.
I'd like to make a denunciation, Mr. Joseph, on a very serious matter. But prior to doing that, I'd just like to do a bit of grammatical pedantry. Mr. Joseph, there's a generally known concept that words only belong to their context. The word post-mortem, a compound word, is crystally clear in its definition. Post, after. Mortem, death. When you tell me that you're doing a post-mortem on Spice Mass, you admitting to me that Spice Mass is dead. And so you're going to do an evaluation, an appraisal, a review on it. What in fact you're doing with the activities of the Spice Mass is an evaluation, yes, an appraisal. But post-mortem means after death. So I trust that you would. And only recently I heard one of the, I think it was Friday, one of your guests there hinted you on the use of that word. No to the meat of the matter, thank you. We have recognized in this country that this current administration pays very scant regard for the health of the people. Absolutely no doubt. I cannot say, but I hear. When one gets up in the morning, a person after 70, and later than that, because there was a woman recently, 81, in the medical station, getting up in fasting to go to see a doctor in the Wester Hall medical station, only to be told at 9:30 about that there'd be no doctor. In the past 6 weeks in Wester Hall, 3 occasions without doctors, 3 occasions without pharmacists, so that people can get the refills and medication. They had to go to St. David Medical Station in Malmont. Additional transport costs and difficulties, especially for the elderly people. What is that? What is that in Wester Hall Medical Station? You call the ministry and all say, well, we have short staff. We are, short staff. Whose responsibility is that but the state apparatus and the administration of the Ministry of Health to guarantee health care for the people, all and sundry, but including, without doubt, the elderly people of this country. This is total disrespect. I denounce it, and I urge the Grenada people to be aware of what these people are doing. But additionally, there's something much more profound. They have removed the services of all medical examinations, particularly ultrasound, tests in the laboratory, tests. None can be done in our government laboratory today. And worse than that, they're telling you where you can go and get it done. Take a look at this. An elderly person, a legally qualified person with a disability, permanent, works the way, yet has to find more than $1,000 to go and do some tests. And the government, which, and I say this with care, the government which had this service available in prior administrations has now removed it. What is that? What is that? Brothers and sisters, open your eyes. I will stop here for now. Open your eyes. These hyper-academic pseudo-intellectual charlatans that we have employed to run our country is ruining it. Open your eyes. You just hinted election start. Well, the campaign start too, and I ain't care for it. I will let loose on them. They have to do better. And if they're incapacitated to do better, they should get out. Call elections and let's do this thing. Let's see what can happen in this here country. Yes, I wish it would come as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph, for what it was. You have a nice day, will you, sir?
You have a good day too, citizen, and thanks for that correction. I do take it into consideration. Thank you. 22 minutes after 7 o'clock. Back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Hi, welcome. Normally I listen to you, right, as a young person, and I don't really call. But, you know, the caller just said that about the no doctor, stuff like that. Like, this thing has been happening since what? Since I've been a child, under different administration, different governments, right? Sometimes it happens. There's nothing that you can do about it. That's just sometimes how things go. But, I mean, you're calling, right, and there are young people listening, people who not necessarily, first time they voted and they parents listen to your program and they gain influence. That is not something to call and downgrade the government about. Like, at least call and say something, give young people something to listen to, say they could complain about, okay. But you're calling and talking about there's no doctor here and there's no doctor sometimes. What can you do? You could go other countries and sometimes they short stuff in the big hospitals. What can you do about it? At least call as a senior citizen and give your, if you want to complain about something, complain about something that young people could understand what complaining about the government. Every government come and go is going to be the same problem. We already know we have a problem with the medical system in Grenada. We already know. It's not something new. And as a young person, sometimes it's just hot and it's frustrating to hear this kind of ridiculous things that they will call and they will complain about. Oh my God. Like, that is all we are. That is all the adults, the citizens have to give to the younger persons. That is all. Like, I mean, come on, man. Do better than that.
Okay.
Young people need something more, and this is what all is showing us. So, what betterment do you have if that's all it could show? Just to complain about ridiculous things, don't even have a solution. Just complain, bring down, teach each other to drag down and bring down each other in Grenada. That is all we could do. Just drag down and bring down with stupidness. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much for voicing your concern. Folks, it's 24 minutes after 7 o'clock. We do have a caller via the WhatsApp platform. Let's see if it works this morning. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Innocent. How are you doing?
Alive and thankful. Welcome.
Okay, it's wonderful to hear you. And I would also love to say this year the Madrigal show, it was an all-time high. I hear they speak of the Groovy, they speak of the Super Monarch, but the Madrigal was an all-time high.
Okay, that's good.
Right. And this morning, I'd just like to say this. The healthcare, it's a roller coaster where you go and you may not get a doctor, you may not have a nurse or so. I think on my end, I would love to give the government kudos for taking that bold step, because the St. George's University has been calling for the longest while, for green.
Caller, are you there? Okay, for some reason that call dropped. I don't know why, but it dropped. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Yes, sir?
Good morning.
Good morning. Why are you not taking my call, and why are my messages not going in and coming back? I have seen so much trouble here with mosquito eating me like a grater, and nobody's coming and giving me help here. Who are the people that the government sending out to help others elderlies? I don't get a help here since they say these things. I never get help from them. Why are they treating me like that? I remember posting, you know how much years I have here? 90 years. And nobody coming around to help me. What is going on? Innocent, I miss you for a lot of years gone by, and then I couldn't do without you. Why are you not sending my calls in?
Send your calls in where?
Do something for Tanti, Innocent. I've seen too much trouble in the back down here. Do something for Tanti, Innocent.
All right, Tanti.
You're not helping me at all. So long I call you for help and nobody come in and help me. Nobody does come and help me.
Okay.
I need some help.
All right, Auntie, we'll see what we can do. All right. Before we take that commercial break, someone says, while government has a responsibility for rules and regulations, when it comes to healthcare, other than certain aspects of public healthcare where government may have direct intervention, is healthcare the responsibility of government? Our system of government is capitalism. Is every ache and pain and bad feelings, belly gripe, the direct responsibility of government? Okay, folks, it's 27 minutes. Let's see if this WhatsApp call is gonna go through this time. Good morning, caller. Caller, good morning. Hello. Good morning, caller. Okay, all right. We having this. Okay, let's see. Good morning, caller. Good morning. All right, let's take that commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to GBN's Good Morning Grenada.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy-consuming appliances within your home as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grenlec.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
right, welcome back. Let's head straight to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, Mr. Guilty.
Hi, morning.
How are you doing, sir?
I am alive and so thankful. How about you?
And I'm so vexed with you, for the past maybe a year by now.
Okay. Well, vexation is a normal human emotion.
You don't notice I don't call you for a long while.
I don't know. I'm paying attention to that. Tell me.
You're my boy still.
What's your gripe? What's your gripe?
Innocent.
Yes.
Mr. Guilty. I keep wondering, if you don't listen to GBN radio station, even the TV too. I listen to TV once in a while, but I listen to radio just about every single moment of the day as much as necessary. And I'm wondering how much of all you are qualified to get paid to run that radio station that you all getting paid from. Because so much confusion, so much, you might say, anomalies that shows up with, if you all are there listening to what the programming of GBN is, you all would change a whole lot of that. But I'll talk to you even if I meet you one day or the other. We haven't seen each other.
I was just about to tell you, if you have some ideas that you'd like to share, you can call a private number, the GBN number. This is not something we would want to discuss live on air. You understand what I'm saying?
I know this kind of thing.
Okay, good. Now to your critical point.
As much as there are people who listen to the station, a young lady just called after criticizing what Mr. Rollo presented. And I'm wondering how on earth we're not recognizing the anomalies and the stupidity that is showing up in this country. And I say stupidity to the highest hills, Young people nowadays apparently have no clue what sense is about. That young lady just speak a set of language with no understanding. So limited of what life is about and how Mr. Rollo presented what he said. I don't have that kind of problem to deal with, I'm 70 years old. I'm as healthy as the old language speak as a horse. I have no complaint. What Mr. Rollo pointed out there, that young lady have no clue and no sense of what life is about. That people of my age, even younger, so much of the time too, have to deal with when they have to go to the medical stations in this country. And the complaint that he brought forward, evidently so. But the stupid woman, young lady has my
you
caller.
can't. Okay, caller, thank you. We gotta respect each other's opinions. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, and we have to be so careful with that. We have to agree to disagree without being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Diplomacy is the ability to tell someone to go to hell in such a way that they actually look forward to the trip. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not be like that. Good morning, caller. Caller via WhatsApp. Good morning. Caller, are you hearing me? Okay, for some reason our WhatsApp connection is not doing it right this morning. I don't know why. Let's see. Good morning, caller. Hello, good morning. Okay. All right, let's go back to the regular landline. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hey, good morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yes, your WhatsApp is giving some problem. I called earlier and I was getting a problem. No, what I'm trying to say, Innocent, was that in order for you to deal with a problem, you have to go at the foundation. You don't build a house without going to the foundation, Innocent.
What problem are you highlighting?
Let me come into it. I'm speaking on the medical issue. We have a shortage of doctors. We have a shortage of nurses, right? And as I was saying, well, the young lady called earlier, this is something that could have been mended years ago, because the St. George's University, we know the among the our GDP that St. George's University contributes to our GDP. They called on the government of Grenada and bring the suggestion to getting a teaching hospital so that we could retain a lot of nurses and doctors. They could even do their internship in Grenada here, and more money would stay with us, right? Now, if we have those nurses and doctors down here, and they're being able to complete their studies down here, and we're able to offer them, and that's the important part, offer them a good salary that could match up, they would retain most of these medical facilities on the outskirts. They wouldn't have that shortage. We know that shortage is plaguing Grenada and the entire Caribbean. I leave out Guyana and Trinidad. But if we attack the foundation of these things, we would not have this problem. Look at the Royal Grenada Police Force, When people go home from retirement, they have people to fill in, young folks coming in now to fill that gap. But in the healthcare facilities, when they go outside there for completing their studies, they get their degree. England offering a good package where they do the internship in England, Canada, parts of North America. They wouldn't want to come back to Grenada here, to come and work in Grenada here, because the benefits and the salary that goes along is not quite there. So the Project Polaris, we talk about the government and the to me, and we speak about election. And election, as I always say, has its consequences. The government has outskirts $1,000 for doctors, $500 for nurses, to try to keep them here on their salaries. That's extra money. Secondly, they're looking at the Project Polaris. And Project Polaris, again, another controversial aspect for some persons. They believe in the Project Polaris. But Project Polaris, if you could remember, Innocent, should have been here donkey years ago, because I heard the same Peter David Tillman Thomas administration. This was something that was there long ago, but it was not continued by the administration that came in 2013. So you see, the blows that we have to pass now is governments who lack the vision to continue something. If you scrap something, for example, I see what happened with GPG the other day, when GPG could not fulfill the contractual, and I want people to understand that, contractual arrangement. There are certain conditions that has to be met by either party. Now, the government has ended that contract. However, I see a press brief I am seeing with the Prime Minister being in Qatar in talks with healthcare, Project Polaris, with his team, even NOG. These things. So something is scrapped, but we can see that the Prime Minister is going out there to find people. Even Africa, we had meetings, we had Dangote, etc. here. So if you scrap something, as I was saying, if a government come in and you scrap something, you don't see the vision in it, why not go ahead and you get somebody who you think is competent to carry the project forward? Because remember, when we leave things like that undone, who it affects? It don't affect the politicians, because some of them in most cases, they make their two-term, which is just about 8 years, they go home, they could go home and retire 55, have a big fat pension. But we, the smaller people out here who cannot afford to fly plane, we cannot go in America, we may not be able to, we don't have the necessaries to go out there to get the health care that we need. We are in turmoil. Look, the National Health Insurance, the current government has scrapped that project, and they gave reasons in Parliament why they scrapped that project. However, they are continuing it. So my thing is based on continuum. If you're not satisfied with it, I'd have no problem in scrapping it, but ensure that we can get a continuum. And health insurance should have been here since in 2017, because Dr. Mitchell has put the same, Ms. Pierre was the one who was supposed to spearhead health insurance for the 2018 election. So Mr. Rolo and many others there, this is young people speaking here. I'm very versed with what's happening in Grenada here. And I come from the private sector. And another thing that I will also say, Innocent, the public service is slowing down a lot of production in Grenada. The public service is slowing down a lot of production.
Okay.
When you look at
that's another topic for another day. You've exhausted the time.
Okay, Innocent. Do have a good one.
You too. Good. Thanks. Bye-bye. Yeah, you comment and, thanks for your contribution. 18 minutes on to the 8 o'clock hour. 435-2041. You know, again, I'd like to say that everybody's got an opinion, and their opinion is theirs. You understand what I'm saying? It might not be the same as yours, but that doesn't make theirs stupid or bad. That's how they see it. Good morning, caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Let's go back to this landline. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi,
my innocent, please give me some time. Please, I'm begging you, because you are the him.
Stop wasting it. You have it. Go ahead.
You are the him. Anyhow, as far as I'm concerned, everyone definitely, but your opinion must be based on facts.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Well, go ahead. You're wasting your time, not mine.
Your opinion should be based on facts, not on what you think. Not on what you think. It should be based on facts. And as for me, yes.
Caller, you're not ready, unfortunately. It's 16 minutes on to 8 o'clock, and I think by now we all know that when you call, you talk, you communicate via the telephone. You don't listen to yourself on the radio. Good morning.
Yes, hello, man.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yes. What I would like to find out, I don't know, that's why I'm asking the question. Who is the of this GBN radio station? I can't understand what going on. A lot of stripping is happening, and I can't understand why. Like the sabotage in the pre-morning, you have to apologize. This ain't working, that ain't working. Let the authority check and keep the border safe. People coming in here and doing all kind of stripping and getting away with it free. This thing must stop.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of things happening. All you have to open all the eyes, man. You can't wait till the election come and when the day reach the whole place shut down in darkness. Not what really going on. People just walking in here and doing what they want and going out free without being seen or caught.
Well, I think we had it in the news this morning that the immigration department, they started enforcing the laws as it relates to visitations and so forth. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, they have to get serious with this thing, man. People can just walk in here and do what they want. People dying and nobody responsible for the death and all kind of thing. The Grenada too Lego, it too slack. They have to tight up and everything. Be more serious.
Okay. Thank you.
No price this time, man.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Folks, keeping a check on the clock. It's 14 minutes on to 8 o'clock. 435-2041. Back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Morning again, Innocent. Innocent, I'll ponder something to you that is critically important for people to understand in life. I used to talk to people about issues that they don't listen to. But when I write it, and this is why I started publishing articles, and I published over 120 articles on the Grenadian Voice and other newspapers in this country. At the same time, morning upon morning, time upon time, night or whatever, calling programs have been a part of it. You talk about diplomacy and trying to get me to relate to issues diplomatically. I've been there doing that because of the fact that people don't listen carefully except you do it a certain way. And to critically point out here, when I point out a lady, the young lady, as she claimed, first time she called, and saying certain things without understanding, I've noticed, especially in this day and age, And the last election in this country had been predicated on that, where a young man called Dick Mitchell give him a chance. Only after that totishness you're saying, people who don't understand diplomacy, and I'll point out to you and whoever is going to listen and take note of what Dickon did in the process is retire all the old people in the NDC party, giving them a dinner and retirement congratulations. And that's the kind of confusion we end up in this country. So that what you have here when you're talking about diplomacy, innocent, Mr. Guilty, understand the confusion whether the young ladies speak when Mr. Rolo pointed out that all people who have to go through the process of the hospital, the what you call it, the
health centers.
The health centers, right? Thank you, because I'm forgetting maybe. Watch me. This is a problem that you don't understand, maybe, you know. And that young lady have no clue the emphasis Mr. Rolo placed on the issue. There is a mentality in this country right now, and I saw it for the past 3 years for sure. I saw it. I don't have no medical complaint. I pointed that earlier on. Hello. People are suffering in a way in this country, mentally and physically, that we have never experienced. With this administration in particular, and the people, young people, who don't understand what is going on, have been called old man over and over. With no complaint, as you say. I've been called an old man. Because when they see you at a certain age, nowadays, go to the hell, as you might call it.
Okay.
Take care, Mr. Innocent.
Have a good one, caller. Thank you very much. Folks, it's 10 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take our final commercial break, and then we come back, do the wrap, and then we join the BBC. Stay with us. It's Good Morning Grenada.
You saw my card. You saw my.
Mommy, she come back again. Mommy, she coming again.
Rosaline! Rose! You guys, let's go. We'll figure something out. You see what happened to me? Don't get caught off guard. Get your water tanks at On The Spot Hardware today. How can I prepare these children without breaking the bank? Well, this year the answer is simple. Head straight to Capital Stationery on Scott Street, where the math is mathing for back-to-school shopping. It's a massive back-to-school Payless sale. Great bargains, friendly smiles, and we've got your entire book list covered. Listen to this. Notebooks, 4 for only $10. Exercise books, a whole dozen for $10. And we don't stop there. Line up the school bags, pens, pencils, sharpeners, and erasers. stores. Grab the rulers, drawing books, book covers, and crayons. From geometry sets and copy paper for the big kids to Play-Doh and paint for the little ones, Catherall's has every single box checked. Because honestly, why pay more elsewhere when you can pay less and get the best at CSS? Save your pockets while they chase success. Find us on Scott Street, St. George's, or give us a call at 442-5848 or 442-5747.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to GBN's Good Morning Grenada. The best way to start your day with your host. Welcome to GBN's.
All right, welcome back, folks. It's 7 minutes away from 8 o'clock. We've got 7 minutes with which we can do the wrap. Is there something that you like to share with us? Let's go back here and say good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Classic radio is not on a couple of days now. We can't hear the cricket.
Where are you located?
Hermitage.
Okay.
Yeah, there is no classic radio. I can't hear the CPL.
What frequency do you usually get us on? 105.5 or 105.9?
Yeah, 105.9.
Okay. All right. I'll have the technical team look into it, okay?
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Have a good one. How's Hermitage, though?
Not bad.
All right. Good. All right.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one. All right. Yep. That's it. That's okay. So technical team, you've heard it. Welcome. Good morning.
Well, thank you very much indeed, but it's true, it's a fact. GBN has a problem. I am in St. Davis, and whether it's television or 105.5, a serious problem is about. I don't know, it's time probably that the management and staff and whatnot take this thing into serious consideration and get it right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. 5 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let's see if this works this time. Good morning. All right, so GT, you've got some work to do, right? You can bring Tallboy along with you. Let's get this WhatsApp sorted out. Good morning, caller. Caller, you've got to do better than that. You know by now. 435-2041. Good morning. Okay, let's do this. Good morning. All right. God grant me patience, but please hurry, okay? Because some folks they're just not hearing this. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Innocent.
Hi, welcome.
Well, good morning. Yeah, Innocent, this fellow spoke about Polaris and the Prime Minister going to buy away to get money to finish schools. That is not opinion, Innocent. That is a fact. You call what the guy say, opinion? That is not opinion. That is fact. I went to the medical station in England, and I get attendance. I don't know what Mr. Oro talking about. I get attendance there and everything. So for him to come and call them people and say they do that, the people who doing the work, you cannot disturb them all the time. It makes sense. Mr. Innocent,
hi.
I listen on news yesterday, and I understand a man go and kidnap a child. He say he take the child. So in other words, he kidnap the child and he go home with it. Asking the protection officers and them to charge this man for kidnapping. You have no right to go and take the child and go with it. Them 2 children, they send out them 2 children to go and watch the mass and things for the time. This guy come and kidnap the child and he go with it. I call on the child protection officers to charge this man for kidnapping. Okay. You have a good day.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. 3 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning. I want to make a point here as it relates to Cuba, right? The situation in Cuba with the sanctions. But I want to look beyond that. What the Cubans have done for us during the revolution and after the revolution, it's incalculable. A Cuban worker, either 1 or 2 workers from Cuba, died here during the construction of the international airport. And I think from a humanitarian point of view, every conscious person should cry down the sanctions that have been imposed for over 60 years. And I am shocked and disappointed and dismayed that Grenada bluntly refused to vote for the removal of the sanctions on the people of Cuba. To abstain is to vote for it to be maintained. I think that's a reflection of poor leadership and ungratefulness. I remember during the reign of the NNT and Dr. Mitchell, he brought Fidel Castro into Grenada. It went beyond that a storm had passed in Cuba and Grenada brought $60,000 US, which is a small amount but big because we are poor. And I wonder, how can people be so twisted in their mentality? We made a lot of noise here about the radar for Venezuela. Venezuela has a population of over 28 million. And what percentage came out to vote to oppose the abduction of Maduro? We look back again and assess things honestly and objectively. Why are our leaders vacillating? The time has come for one to stand for truth and principle. But to quote Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., if a man has not discovered something worth dying for, he's unfit to live. And I do believe the hypocrisy of our Prime Minister. When he has to talk, he hush, and when he has to hush, he talks. I think the time has come for him to go, and he should do the honorable thing by resigning. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much, caller. And with that, we end our conversation this morning because it's 8 o'clock. Thank each and every one of you for your contributions. And remember, let's all respect each other's opinion because we all have that. It might not be in alignment with yours, but that's mine. And vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? So let's do that. And let's agree to disagree respectfully. All right, we can do that without trying to belittle someone else because of what they think and what they say. Okay, so let's just respect each other. Let that be our watchword today. Respect for each other. Thank you, folks. Have a good one. The BBC is up next.